Welcome everyone to today's stream. Thank you for joining in. Hi Jennifer, Salty Films, Xbox. I'm not calling you Lord. Sorry, not doing it. Not gonna call you Lord Xbox. You forget it. And hi Jenny. Thanks for joining in as well. Give a few minutes later, everybody get called in. Come into the chat. See? You feel like you just won the lottery. You did not win the lottery by tuning in, Xbox. Sorry. I'll tell you that. Come on. Look. Eat that. I'm using the treat he wants. I'm using it to push around the other one he's not chewing. Good raining, well, not raining here, but good rainy afternoon to you as well, Felonious. Come on, eat that. Look. Alright, fine. Put it this way. Timmy, you want this? Do you want this? You want it? You better say you want it. I don't think he wants it. Say you want it. Say you want it. Come on, let them hear you. Ow! Sound off. Oh, I don't know if you heard that. Sound off. Louder. Mean it. Like you mean it. Come on. You can see him better like on my screen. Timmy. Sound off. All right, come here. Good morning, Peter. Ballistics boy, thanks for joining in. All right, Timmy's satisfied now. I think that's all we care about. So we're going to do Mechanica again. I was kind of tempted. I thought about doing like maybe some more of the No Man's Sky stuff, but I really wanted to get into Mechanica again today. I wanted to actually, I got some ideas I've been toying with, and I want to see what we could come up with. I said you had homework this week, which was to think of ideas for Mechanica, for creations. Now look, right at the start of the screen, there's 32 creations right now in the workshop. Let's bump that number up a little bit today. I feel like we could get at least a couple more out there. I've already got one I think is pretty much ready to go. And I think we could come up with a few more during the stream. You watched a video about how voice chat in Roblox is terrible. I would not know because I don't play Roblox. Neither does Timmy. He doesn't play Roblox either. Right. Waiting on my game to load. Oh, there we go. All right. So, yeah, I've got some designs I've been working on since last time. We're going to dig into those today. Show you kind of what I've been testing with, what I've been trying to come up with, and see if maybe what we could come up with on top of that today in Mechanica. Buddy bot with splitting blade on it and have it go rogue. S-Boss, we've already tried the spinning blade, or we tried the laser one, and the problem is the balance. You put it on the side or something like that, and it's imbalanced. You put it underneath, and we launched it into orbit. Never to be seen again. Moderators can't moderate normal, so voice chat would be worse. Oh. You found DayZ base building game? Like there's not DayZ, but it's like a separate base building game. Like it's not Fallout, but it's the Fallout like you manage the shelter game, the side view management game kind of thing. I mean, I don't play DayZ. There's too many griefers. BuddyBot spaceship. I mean, I've already done the BuddyBot space program. Did it cheaper than the Kerbal space program. Man, chat is loading slow for me today. All right, let's go ahead and get rolling with this. Yes, we'll go ahead. I think we got enough time for people joining. We'll have, was Jason joining us today, Jenny? I know last time he had something going on, but is he joining today? I'm sure you talked to him recently. All right, so I have done a lot of toying around with stuff since last time, and we're going to start with the big one, which is my new battery bank. So I have that one inside that auto switches during the middle of the night, because if you start them at 6 p.m., they'll run out of power. I will say it's about 4:30 a.m. So you do have a spot where there'll be no battery power at all if you just run all of them at the start of the night. So this is the same as what I did the front, or in the base itself. They actually alternate. So one side starts at 6 and goes to midnight. The other side starts at midnight, goes to 6 a.m. And so they both only drop to 40% and then start recharging. It's all managed through the switches based off the timer. And we also have, get back over here, might get the steps. We have solar panels on the roof, enough to generate the power needed to charge everything up, no problems. And this is blue for its charging. It'll be yellow for providing power. And all you have to do is basically take this and put it to a power line somewhere else. So I've made a modular power pod, a power room. And it does not require the pillars. I actually created it without the pillars, so it can be placed down, like, you know, elsewhere if I had the materials for it. And it's weird, it would not let me place the ceiling tile with a snapping point, so I had to place it based around the doorway. But that is my power pod modular base power system. And that is the big thing I've been kind of toying with, trying to get this set up right to make it where it's transplantable, because I feel like modular designs are going to be where it's at. Stuff that's not designated specifically to be the way you have it in your base, and it has to be fitted the way you have it in your base for it to work. But for it to be completely modular, anybody could take it, place it down, and work with it. So that's the first one I've done. BuddyBot have poles on the sides to act like arms. I've got something kind of like that. S-Bots, you keep the stream entertaining. Peter, you're going back to Long Dark. I say I tried that, and I never really could get into it that much. Hey, Jennifer King. Haven't talked to Jason. Jason's there. Do a poll on whether or not streams would be different without you. No. I think we already know how people would feel about that. So, yeah, that's the first big design I've been kind of playing with, which, right there, it switched over. It's not going anywhere with the power, but, you know, that's how it's set up right now. And we got an attack coming, of course. So, we'll have to let that go. My next one, I'll let these kind of fill in. I've got this. 2 boxes and 2 BuddyBots. I actually took the existing ones and I made these do the same thing. So let me show you the code or the programming a bit. So I created a loop that goes box 1 pick up from there, go to the drop-off point. If there's greater than 0, meaning 1 item or more in the box, go back to it, keep going until it's empty. If there are 0 items into it, it goes to box number 2. Does the same thing. When there's 0 items in it, go back to box 1. So these loop endlessly between these 2 boxes now. So I don't have to go and like self-manage like I was doing, where I would take stuff from the second one and dump it into the first one. They will take from each one in succession, and this can technically be expanded as far as you want. You just keep adding one box after another to make it work. I decided 2 right now should be enough. I mean, it's kind of the theme I'm going for is 2 boxes, but it's just a loop for each box, and then when that box is empty, go to the next one, loop again, then go back to the start. Jason had to go supply shopping for school. Like your kids' school supplies, or for like you going and working in school, like school supplies? You're gonna work on a story for 3D animation. All right. That sounds good. So, yeah, idea is, you know, I put some stuff in this box to be tossed over there. They go through it. If it runs out, they take it out. And so I implemented the exact same thing here. Box 1, box 2. You just put stuff into one. Once it's empty, they go to the second one and then go right back. And I have actually already created this as a BuddyBot dual storage pool rollover. I didn't know how to phrase it the right way, but it basically is going to take box 1 until empty, box 2 until empty, and just repeat endlessly. So if you wanted a way to just load up 2 boxes and let them dump into the furnace, you know, until the boxes are empty, there you go. And the reason I did 2 boxes is 2 boxes on the vehicle. I want to do where there's a supply run, I go out, I fill up the boxes, and I can have them pull from that into a drop-off point. The only thing you have to do when you set this up is you have to go in and choose the BuddyBot drop-off point for each BuddyBot, and then you have to add power to them. That's all you're gonna have to do when you build this. And the reason I did not incorporate the BuddyBot drop-off point is because I wanted it to be modular. I didn't want it to be a case of, oh, the BuddyBot drop-off point has to be right next to them. It has to be over here. I want it to be where you can put them wherever you want. So if you want the BuddyBot drop-off point, you know, over there on the radio tower, as long as they can get to it, you just target it, set that as the drop-off point, and let them do it. Yeah, without the regulars, it would be a little bit quieter stream. Though I'm sure at some point we'd have other regulars that start coming in. Salty's a regular now. Yeah. Your son started high school. Oh, yeah. It's saying something about your age there, Jason. So these are doing iron right now because I ran out. I did have box 1 was full of lithium, or half full of lithium. And I did the other half down here. And I learned that 4 BuddyBots dropping constantly into the drop-off points is too much for a single furnace to handle. This was filled all the way up there, and the counter was approaching 40 when I just took the rest of the lithium out of that box and put them back in the other one. Because it was too much being dropped in based around the speed of how fast it processes. So 2 BuddyBots at a time I think is a good fit. Now I have a counter here that we've been using, but I have another counter here, and this was a different test, which let me get rid of that guy real quick. Oh, you like my new ring of death, my death flower? I added corner lasers on it, and they actually trigger off of the other lasers, so you get this like spiral effect to it. is really simple. It's just add 4 more lasers in the corners facing the right way, and then I just tied them off of the existing ones. And now that's what's been shredding all those bots so quickly. So, what was that? Oh yeah, the counter. So this counter is based around the drop-off point here. If you've been, you've been watching, we've had issues. Sometimes the count gets off here. Sometimes the count gets off on the sand drill design as well. Because while the laser pointer is a nice thing and it should work consistently, it's not. Sometimes it misses one as it goes through, or it counts, an extra one somewhere. So the count gets off. So I've been testing with these, going to this drop-off point to see how accurate it's been. And it's actually very accurate. Even with them both coming here and dropping off at the same time, this has not messed up so far. I've done 500 items through it total so far, and it's had no issues. So I'm kind of thinking I'm gonna start incorporating that instead of the laser, because yeah, that's still messed up again. So having some way for the drop-off point to act as the counter, because I did do it before with these triggering the count, but it's something with the way it triggers at a certain time and the delay for the counter to go up that I've had them trigger. It's like 8 sand produces at once, but it would count 5 of them. So I've been trying to optimize a little bit before I do some more designs that might have a problem there. I've made myself some stairs here to make it a little easier to get up. So let me think. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I have done testing wise. Oh, and I've noticed for some reason they get stuck occasionally now since this update. Like, I don't know what it is. I've sat there and watched them deliver one item and then get stuck and then just randomly start working again. Or if I save and come back in, they'll just start working right away. So there's something going on with the buddy bots right now with this update. Hi, Pierre. Thanks for joining in. Your young one just started first grade, huh? So let's see. Oh, I did shrink my storage down a little bit. I decided I didn't need 3 boxes for lights and screens, or 3 boxes for what was the other thing? Inputs and sensors. I decided to start cutting things down a bit. Oh, what? Power just switched. I saw that. They cut and then went back. Okay, seriously, why are you stopping again? Actually, yeah, it's just something, they get stuck for some reason. I don't know what it is up here. It seems like they're getting stuck up here, and down in there a couple times they've gotten stuck where they just sit next to the drop-off point and won't move until I save and exit. All right, I'll give them till morning before I do that. Okay, this is an idea I'm going with on this. Okay, this is a kind of a weird approach, but I wanted some kind of the same rollover effect. So you got a furnace that's producing items. You see how they bounced off of that? It's full. I put a single plant thread in each spot, so it treats it like it's full, so they hit that, fall over, go into the next box. So the idea being, I can actually have a 2, maybe 3 boxes where if I'm gonna go work at a different base, or we get the new map and I want you to go off somewhere else, for like an hour and you come back, you don't want stuff overflowing. You don't want it to be like, oh man, you know, the furnace overflowed because it ran out of fuel. You don't want like your boxes overflowing because they ran out of storage. So yeah, that actually will take just, you know, coming off. I did try it from the furnace, but trying from the conveyor, you know, that's a lot faster than it would come out of the furnace. If you go too fast, then you end up with an issue because something prevents it from flopping. That was a good catch. If it goes too fast, too many bars, which a furnace is not going to do. One bar at a time, they land and then flip over and it works. So the angle's got to be right for that. But if you go too fast, you have a second bar sitting on top. It keeps it from flipping. Kind of messes things up. And, you know, one more thing. Xbox wanted a buddy bot with arms. I was hoping for something more workshop-y than just here's a buddy bot with some arms that doesn't do anything. So we've got a fighter bot that should actually be able to fly decently because it's going to be balanced for the most part. It's a question of how I get them to actually do the fight. I don't know on that. I was trying to think of a way to double stack, but I couldn't get it to line up right. But I did work Xbox on creating another battle bot. It's just, it's not working right. Okay, I want these guys to work, so I'm gonna... Let's reload the game save. Timmy? Guy's ear out. Oh, his ear flopped around. I can tickle it. Xbox says he wants moderation. No, Xbox wanted a battle bot. That's what he wanted. I'm not gonna eat that piece. You want this piece? Let's see if these work again. Yeah, I don't know what it is. It's not after I did the changes on the programming. It's like occasionally I've just seen the buddy bots get stuck. And they start working again at like a random point. Where it's they just like they're stopping in their programming and then suddenly it's like, oh, I can do this again. And Timmy's gonna lay there today. He's gonna be lazy. Yep, there it goes. Buddy bots are working again. All I did was close out, come back in. So something with the latest update has caused an issue with buddy bots and some aspect of the programming where they just get stuck. So we're going to let them go and finish that because I've got another test to do. I did think about making the car park up here just so I could drop stuff off, but I don't want to do that. I actually have an idea for the next base, which, Xbox, you're the one who said that supposedly the next update is supposed to be a new map. Like, not an expansion on this map, but a new map, right? Because I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So I'm kind of sticking with the modular stuff so I can easily transplant stuff over. But one thing I was looking at for this, and you see how I've got my nice garage doors, or frames. I got them turned sideways. That took a little tweaking, but I got it to work. Idea was I want to have on the next base a first level being a big garage. And these are a little bit wider, so it's going to be like a fence at the top to make it match up. But think of like a big 2-story high garage area so I can see better. I have these. The doors are wide open. I jump off the ramp, go through the doors, thread the needle, as it were. And then I come over here, I park. And when I park, I have a laser tripwire that when I trigger it, it closes the doors and turns itself off. So I'm not constantly triggering it. It just triggers and closes those doors. I have my button. I hit the button. It drop pods me. Hangar bay doors open. It drops. When that happens, wait till the doors are closing. Turn on the laser tripwire and open these doors up. So I basically have an in and an out for a garage and a designated parking spot with 2 storage boxes. So I could take the same program code, but instead of the storage boxes, I'll have those 2 bots target these 2 boxes. So I come in from a supply run, park, I go over here, hit a button next to the buddy bots, sets them going. They empty the boxes, box 1, then box 2. Once they're done, marker, go to the marker, shut down. That's my goal for the next base, is have a supply run car, pick up stuff from all my sites, come back, buddy bots automatically empty the boxes for me into the drop-off point, which goes into a furnace, and from the furnace, we're going to do some kind of transport system using stairs and conveyors to carry stuff up to the 2nd floor for storage. That's my plan. I'm going to figure out a way to make it work. And I'm pretty sure I've got 90, maybe only 85% there, but I've got the most of it there. Custom ranks on YouTube. I don't know if they're going to do that. The next 2 updates. Okay, well, still, we're going to have a new map. And you're saying it is an expansion? Because I know it's got that as marked. We've seen that before. That area is coming later. I wouldn't mind seeing a, new map. Maybe something with a little bit more variety on the placement. But, either way, we'll probably start over. If not, I'll start a new base and do my ideas that I have for that. I do like the idea of just, again, a garage that, that's the parking area for my vehicles. That's where the furnaces are processing. Gives me a little bit of room for testing builds that need a little bit more height. And then 2nd level being storage, like a larger storage area than this, but not as many boxes like this. I'm thinking like more for that kind of stuff, the processed materials. So, you know what? Oh, we got an attack coming from the 2nd one. I don't see another. Let's go. And actually, you know what? Might as well do it. Let's test it. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it right. 2 garage doors. Okay. So we'll go ahead. I'll just tell them to open for now. And got some bots down there wanting to say hi. Let's see. Yeah, tripwire. And what I'm going to do is like that. So that's going to go to that door. And that door. I'm assuming the tripwire should trigger off of the actual car hitting it. I could be wrong, but I'm hoping that it will work with that. So what I want to have 3 things happen. We want both doors to open when it's tripped. And then we want it to turn itself off because we don't want it to constantly be triggering after that point. And may not be triggering. Okay. I might have to move that elsewhere then. Where I can do something with it. As far as where I get out of the car. I don't know. We'll test that in a moment. I thought I had more bots than that coming. Flower of Death. Oh, there we go. More bots. Alright. Well, that did not pan out quite the way I want. So, for now, let me make sure I got that targeted right. what's going to happen is when I hit the button, all this is going to go. We're going to turn the tripwire back on. And I was hoping I'd get out of here in time. I was going to make them chase me. Elder or Gandalf? Button that presses another button. Well, we don't have anything that presses a button. Like, I can't tell a buddy bot, go press this button. I mean, I could kind of tie them together and, you know, have it read if the button got pressed. And something with that, I guess. Actually, this looks like it got moved. I think some of the bots have been pushing my vehicles around, or that vehicle around. Alright. Let's go. Do some looking. Our little supply run. I just emptied a bunch of my lithium spots, so I don't have any of that. See, let's check on this one. I haven't been to this one in a while. It's pretty much full. And I think I set the code a little bit wrong. Yeah. Less than or equal to, so it stopped as soon as it hit that one. So yeah, I'll have to adjust that a little bit another time. Let's see, I think I put one on the other end of the bridge. Yeah, all right, there's a lithium. On my little auto timers. See how great that works. Alright, so test, we put lithium in. Not actually going to be the way it works this time, but basically I did. I go around and I grab everything, fill up 2 storage boxes, probably have a little bit left in my inventory afterwards. I'll probably have extra beyond what will fit in the 2 storage boxes at some point. So I'm going to have 2 furnace setups for 4 buddy bots. Again, I tried 4 buddy bots on that furnace, overflowed. Could not keep up with 4 bots dropping items off. So 2 furnaces, 1 furnace for the bots emptying these boxes off the vehicle, and then 1 furnace for bots that I just, put my own stuff through. Oh, I think it was trying to move me with the conveyor. Yeah, those stairs are kind of in the way. What? Oh, wait, that's right. Not open. It's supposed to be closed. I did it completely wrong. They're supposed to close. And then I gotta have those reopen at the end of this. I didn't even get it. I got like 20% of that correct. So garage door 2, garage door 3. And it's not working. I'll figure out something else. I just want to get the basic setup going for this. So yeah, the idea would be I come in, I come over here. Let's turn this back on so for a moment. There, I hit it. You know, standing here, or the car hits it, closes the doors, and then they'll reopen after I drop the vehicle off. And that's a little close to the doorway. Let's get rid of the big guy. Make a button where items are dropped onto you. This is not Minecraft. I'm not going to auto pick up stuff. It's not like you go in and hit a button or step on a switch and all of your armor gets shot out at you so it automatically re-armors you. No, it doesn't work quite that way. We're not going to just auto pick stuff up. It'll get dropped around me, and it'll just sit there on the ground. That is much faster with my laser flower of death. Okay, so that's going. Idea would be we get back with the boxes. I come over here. There's 2 buddy bots sitting next to a marker. I hit the button. Here's the drop-off point. They come over. Bots 1. Start taking items out. And once they have it empty, they would go to bots 2. Everything goes drop-off point. Drop-off point goes into a furnace. Or goes to everything goes to the drop-off point. Drop-off point goes right to the furnace. Produces using the drop-off point to count. And here's what I'm doing. I'm actually going to put in 1 stack. And apparently these have stopped their normal thing. I guess I got stuck because there was no item to pick up. Alright, so we got 50 in there. That's box 1. Put all those in there. So they're going to empty box 2, go back to box 1. In the meantime, these are going to empty box 1. And it might take a moment, but we're going to see this start to build up a bit. Just because 4 at a time is too fast for a furnace to keep up with it. And that count should come out to 50 in the end. So I don't know what it is with... If you count an item being produced from multiple spots, and they all produce same time, it could throw off the count because something will double up somewhere at the same, close enough to the same time that it produces. Like that, I should have it count 8 every time. I've had it count 5 in some cases. The laser tripwire should count consistently. I have had problems where it's missed stuff that it was supposed to be counting, and that is now stuck. It's got a count that does not exist. Why did that happen? So yeah, this is probably going to get redone too. My workshop design for this. I'm probably going to set everything to try and use the drop-off point as a counting mechanism because it seems to be working 100%. Whereas these others are working maybe at best 80% of the time. Maybe pushing 90% of the time, but there's still flaws in there where it's not counting right. But that method right there seems to be working flawlessly so far. And yeah, there it goes. Starting to build up a little bit, trying to get stuff going. So you do 2 boxes like this, full, and this thing will be overflowing. It won't be able to process everything. Again, it'll be that same thing I had before where I just dumped a big pile of stuff, and you'd have stuff getting stuck, doesn't get processed right. So 2 buddy bots per furnace is a good speed, I would say, for everything. Let's see. Yep, they're still going. So we'll wait on these. And I don't see any others. So weak attack. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I've been messing with since last stream. I really have been picking my brain trying to come up with some ideas on options of ways to implement better item transports, better item management. I'm still hoping we get some option for a smart buddy bot or some kind of filtering system that a buddy bot can say, this is a copper ingot. It needs to go here. Because if we can get that, I could get the production redone or done right in the second base where everything comes up to a storage area and you have a buddy bot that takes each item as it comes in. Like there's a buddy bot, was it the pickup point we got? Yeah. Have the conveyor feed into that instead of just the storage box, have it feed into that. The buddy bot picks up the item and then sorts it. Actually, I've never built one of these to even see how that works. If it will allow the sorting. Let's do one of these. It's probably going to be a waste. But let's see. It's so stored items. That caught my attention. Wow, it doesn't store much. Okay. So it's got the input and then that part. Now that is interesting, the eject aspect, and you can eject. How much can it store though? Okay. So 8 items total. Not the best thing. But going. Yeah, that's funny, but I think we're going to have to find some other option than that. 8 items, if you get something slow, that's just not going to work very well. You're going to end up having it full, and something's not going to flow into it. Yeah, storage box is still a better option in the end, I would say. Let's see, those are done. I might have to adjust that a little bit because it goes to here to pick up an item from the storage box. I didn't even think about that. That's why I didn't do an upload yet. I'm thinking I need a way for it to check. If the box is empty, go back to the first box. Or go each box. If the box is empty, go to the next one. Until it cycles back around. That's still going. Oh, let's see the count. 50! So, yeah. If you need an accurate counter, the drop-off point seems to be the best mechanism for handling persistent, 100%, you know, counted everything right type of mechanism. So I'm going to be using that a bit more. Hey, there we go. Got his attention. Alright, I'm gonna fight you. I'm ready. Got my bat. Come on. Oh, tricked you. And he's stuck. Okay, that's different. He, oh. Little lag from the save starting. Yeah, he kind of wedged himself up in there. That's different. I don't think I've seen them do that. I've seen them get stuck, you know, when they drop back down, but I don't think I've seen them get stuck up in there. You know what? Let's go ahead and connect this. Now that I've shown it, and I'm pretty sure I got everything configured right, I can always cut that line out. There we go. So now I should have a lot more power. Auto battery maker. Wait, all right. So you mean a battery maker that will automatically produce the little batteries? Like that? With like the little auto crafter thing? I guess, I could do that. It just depends on how you want that to work, because I don't have an automaker. I mean, you either have to have everything being brought into it, or you're going to have to set up something very close to other stuff. Because, I mean, the auto crafter, you know, you go here, you say, you know, do this. It needs power, it needs the items in a certain order there, which is not really that different from what I've already done for the gas production, which sits on top of the oil. You need the items there, so I would need either multiple buddy bots or one buddy bot that pulls from, you know, in sequence the different spots. And see, the thing is, you also need the copper wire, so you'd have to go make the copper wire. So it goes down to, do you want to make copper wire manually, which is not really a big deal for me. I mean, auto fire button, rapid fire button on my mouse makes it very easy for me, so I don't need that. But, you know, making that, I mean, would work, but at the same time, I mean, how many batteries do you really need to be able to produce? I've never yet seen a need for that high volume of a battery production. Missed one of them. That's it. I missed one. Yeah, I mean, the autocrafter, you know, if I was going to do that, the easiest way would be 3 boxes. 1 box for the steel, 1 for lithium, and 1 for the copper wire. And have the 1 bot go box 1, box 2, box 3 in sequence, and be done with it. You know, or yeah, go get steel, get lithium, then get copper wire. If you want to go next step, have a box with copper ingots, or copper ingots. Have the autocrafter set to produce the copper wire. So you have the bot takes the copper bar, or copper ingot, puts it in autocrafter. Autocrafter makes the copper wire. After that, it spits it out. BuddyBot takes the output, goes back to the input, drops it off, and the autocrafter switches to producing the battery. Then the BuddyBot takes the lithium and the steel, drops it in, produces a battery. Autocrafter sets back to copper ingot, and BuddyBot grabs a copper bar and keeps the process going. Technically, yeah, you could do that. You're gonna have to still put in either 3 boxes or have a mechanic for delivering the 3 different materials there. No, I don't want to build it on a spot that might cause problems. We'll do a steel roof piece right there. Ah, BuddyBot's running me over. So we'll do that just so I can say I did it. We're gonna need 2 drop-off points. And then we'll need to make... get out of their way. Yeah, we'll need another drop-off point. And I'll need 3 storage boxes. At some point I won't have too many storage boxes. So we'll go right here. Yeah, actually like this. This will be good. Because I've got the interface here. So, 3 boxes, so we'll kind of color code this. Well, actually, you know, it depends on how you want to face. For cleanliness, we can do it like this. So, lid color, we should have like a gray for the steel color. You know, that would be better. Purple for lithium. And we'll do the orange for copper. Okay. So, I'll come back to that. So that will need the 2 drop-off points. So drop-off point 1. Actually, that's going to be a good spot for just another box. I don't need the extra drop-off point after all. I just need another box. I mean, technically in this case, you could almost use the pickup point, except for the fact that it only holds so many items. I mean, I guess I could have the pickup point so that the BuddyBot picks up from there, and then the BuddyBot, the battery doesn't get picked up and it ejects it into a storage box, but then you still have the storage box. So let's just do another storage box. Unless we wanted to have like a thing of a battery filled container which I don't like the idea of having to empty out manually. Like the basket, fill it with batteries, and then have to pick all of them up, or pick up the basket and all the batteries just spill out. I don't feel like messing with that cleanup job. Let's see, I got spare buddy bots down here. I got them on display. Let's keep them on display. You know what? I need to use these up out here. How about that? We'll do that. I get up the steps. I'm hoping the next update fixes that, where you get stuck walking all the time. Okay, so we're way about hooking everything in. Let's do it this way, off of here. I like keeping things tied to a single item, for all the programming. It just makes it easier. Okay, so we're gonna have it set to first produce copper wire. Okay, and on item crafted is where we gotta have it check. I want to do this a little bit more than just the put in the copper wire. I'd like to be able to see if we can make this work a more complicated way. Just so you put in the bars, you're done. So item crafted, it's not going to check what kind of item it is. So maybe take this out. Maybe we're going to let's start with this and the batteries. So we just need that. So it's going to set it to produce copper wire. And now we need to tie the buddy bot. So the buddy bot comes in. Pick up item from the storage bot. So the buddy bot's going to go pick up an item from the copper one. Okay. Gonna then we gotta have it drop off point. And the drop off point will stay the same. Okay. So that point is gonna produce an item. And I think I've got an idea how to get around this. Let me zoom out a little bit. So it's going to go there. It's going to place the item in there. And what we're going to wait for is the other storage bots. Did I link? I did not link that one. All right. So storage bots 3. Event listener. We're going to do this. So on item added. Well, no, that's not going to work either. Maybe we need to take this part and move it elsewhere. So we're going to have it go pick up from there, pick up the copper, drop the copper in, set that to produce the copper wire, and it's going to auto produce the copper wire. Then we want our buddy bot to pick up and drop off again. And he's going to go to, we'll go in that same direction. So go to the second storage box, goes to the same drop off point. At that point, we want to change it to produce batteries. And then we're going to do the same thing again. So we're going to go to the third one. Okay. Actually, we'll wait on that. We'll just do this. Do that there. That goes there, that goes there. So copper bots, drop off, make wire. bring this down. Actually, let's throw into the middle of that. Actually, no, actually this, let's keep it simpler. We'll just do that. We'll go and have it pick up the other stuff. The auto crafter is waiting for copper wire, which is sitting in the output box. So at that point, we're going to have, once we set produce batteries, pick up from this storage box, place item into the drop-off point, which I could actually take that out. Just do it like this. And that says produce batteries. At that point, it's told to go back here, pick up again. Yeah, well, I think that will work. Let's do small test. So I don't want to get in too deep with this. Do 10 in each. And we're going to set power to this. I should have more than enough. All right, that's already set. I'm going to connect this too. And we're going to go ahead and start the process. What? What? Where'd he go? He went over here. Why is he over there? Why is he bugging? All right. It's that same thing. You see, they all just stopped again now. So, let's get through the attack. I'll save, reload the save. Something, just when you change some of the programming, they get stuck. Or you look at the programming some way, they get stuck at random. Getting frustrating. Welcome back, Salty. You know, I want to change one thing. That is too effective now. And it works way too well. We're gonna add a weight in here because I won't be able to see the destruction. And so by the time I look downwards, it's already destroyed everything. Yeah. All right, there we go. We got a weight function added, so I'll be able to see stuff. Let's save, reload the save. Timmy? No, wake up. Look, couple treats for you. Right there. You gotta work for it. Oh, look, right here. Look. He says no. I'm comfortable. Don't make me move. Come on, Timmy. Get you something. All right, so hopefully this is going to be sufficient. I think the only thing I'm going to have to add, which we'll see if it works, if the sequence works correctly. The only thing I will add is I'm going to add a button to start the whole sequence over. So it goes until there's no more and stops. We'll do that kind of thing. So it's like, well, you know, if you keep putting in enough items, it will work. But if you don't, then, you know, it's a case of we want to make sure that that they stop. So, okay, why are you like unable to? He's just hovering and getting in the way. All right, I said I'm picking up that buddy bot. And now they're stuck again. Okay, he's got, what is it, box 1 we're doing? Yep, box 1. All right, so Place. Pick up. Go. They broke again. He's just hovering in place. Let me close out completely. Timmy, do something. Don't just lay there. Come on, do something. He's like, all right, fine. Get your. I'm putting them up. I'm gonna put them up. Just. There you go. Belly scratch. He's just like, I don't want treats right now. I just want to lay here. He played hard earlier. Needs his time to relax. Sorry about moving your laptop. I was about to ask what's with the, like, the triple plus there. I was like, does that mean I need to upgrade? Or is that supposed to be like heal or something like that? Level up? Okay. I'm closing out completely on it. Fixed some egg drop soup. You know what? That makes me want sushi now. That makes me want some sushi. How about that? Alright, there they go. Alright, there. What the? Okay, my bots have completely gone crazy. Like, that one right there, that guy, he went and got down here and was like, you know, shoved under here like, I don't know what to do, and then came up this way. Alright, that, yeah, problems. Okay, buddy bot. Change all of these back. It breaks all the connections. This may not work right now just because of the bugs I'm seeing with the buddy bots and their programming. There, goes there. All right, let's check this again. So we'll do storage bots. Storage bots. Storage bots. And then pick up the last one from... Oh, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Because what happens when they put out the battery, bot's going to come pick up the battery. That is not going to work. So I have an alternative solution here that I think will work instead. Now, those are still going. All right. Do this and do this. And I'm going to test this real quick before I commit to it. If I can get the batteries in. Okay, 2 batteries. Okay, so that works. All right, here's the solution then. What we're going to do is we're going to go this way and go back here. So, all right. Iron, or no, copper. Drop off point. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let's do, I probably have a button, but you know, I don't want it to go down there for it. So, button. Yeah. We're going to do the button on button press, start the sequence. Ah. Okay. On button push, we're gonna start the sequence. And I guess I'll have to do something where when it's done, you know, check to see if there's an item still in that first box. If they're not, then stop. All right, so it's gonna go copper bar, drop it off, produce a wire, grab lithium, drop it off, grab iron, drop it off. Then we've got to grab from here. So we're not going with a storage box now. We're going to go instead with the BuddyBot pickup point. So we want him to pick it up. So he's going to go pick up the item that's in there, which is the copper wire. Copper wire gets used. Did I just mess this up? Yes, I did. All right, I just messed it up. Grabbed the wrong thing. All right, we're going to set this one to here. All right, I grabbed the wrong one. So he's going to go here. He's going to go to this. And then that is going to get picked up from the drop-off point, or for the pickup point. Goes back to the drop-off point. I know that's copper. That's iron. So that was lithium. That was iron. I got the wrong one. So it picks up all these, goes here, picks up the copper wire from the drop-off point, or from the pickup point. Goes to drop-off point, drops it in, produces batteries. And at the end of producing the battery, we want the pickup point to on... Well, I can't do on item inserted. Produce a battery. Can't, or, well, no, because the event is what's going to trigger. That's... We need a way to tell what item it is. Minecraft isn't free.exe. Yeah. California rolls? Well, I mean, I would go for like something with like salmon or something like that. How much? I don't know how much Chinese costs in your area. Pint of rice and chicken with sauce is $14. Man, that's expensive actually. I get like a whole meal. I get one of our Chinese places, like the best one in the area. I can get let's see, the hot braised chicken with veggies and a pint of rice, and the dinner portion is like $9. Lunch portion is like $6. Man, you got some expensive Chinese food out there. Okay, I gotta figure out how to separate this out. Easiest way is, of course, doing the iron bar. Or doing the not iron bar, the copper wire myself. Dumping it in, being done with it. So I need it to pick up from there, and then I need this to eject the battery into there after the appropriate time. So maybe I could time how long it takes to produce a battery in there and set a delay for it to eject after the battery's been made. Oh, we got more coming. That might be the option there. Sorry, Sanchez. Jenny likes to talk about food and not share. Oh, yeah. Extra delay there. Boom. I didn't loop around. No, I got everything set the same way. Yeah. All right. I want to get this done. Let's say, yeah, we just do a delay. I don't know. How long does it take to produce a battery? Let's see. We'll do like 1, 2. Oops. Like that. And, I mean, insufficient materials. Oh yeah, copper wire. not that. All right, so let's say we've already produced everything. I'm gonna throw in the copper wire. Okay, so let's say we do a delay. Instead of that, we're gonna make it wait. Oh, I was wondering why it hit me. I'm like, surely I didn't get a bot dropped on the building. All right, come on. I'm going to get you to actually, yeah, sit on the Flower of Doom. That's what I'm going to call it, the Flower of Doom. Let's see. Boom. So 1 cycle. 2 cycles. Done. All right. So... yeah, all right. Let's do a wait function. Let's throw that in there. So we'll give it, I think 5 seconds should be enough. Tells it to eject the item and then loop back to that point. So I gotta have it set where we need something that checks to see if that storage box 1. Let's just do a, yeah, okay. So it is storage box 1. It's a simple way to fix it. Storage box 1. We're going to check the amount of stored items is greater than 0. So we're going to do a comparison. Actually, I don't know if I want to do storage box 1 or storage box 3, because 3 is going to be the one with the copper. Yeah, so let's do 3 instead. Storage box. Oh, it's not storage box 3. Storage box 2. Technically 3. So if it's greater than 0, which it is, it will run this condition. If not, we're going to have the buddy bot turn off. So I'm trying to think how I want to structure this for a little bit cleaner look. Guess we'll go over this way. Yeah. All right, so buddy bot will turn off. Oh, we'll start the sequence, and we basically want to have the same thing when that's done. We want to have, we don't need it to check again. I guess, yeah, we do need it checked. We got to have it checked, so we're going to have that go there. That loops it around. And at the same time, we have false. False will turn the buddy bot off. So we'll have the buddy bot turn on when the button is pushed and it starts the sequence over. So basically, button will turn everything on, start the sequence. Otherwise, when the sequence gets done, it goes here, checks to see if there's copper in there, and if there is, it should run the process. So that means just double check, make sure. I don't want to have this mess up off the bat. So he is. Okay. You know what? Battery. He's gonna make batteries. We'll just put a battery in for right now. And we'll turn him on just so he can float. There we go. Okay. I need to check my sand drill setup again. I think it's stuck. You read it wrong. It's $9. See, that's a little bit better. Dinner portion, yes, $9 range, $10 range for something like that. I would agree on that one, but yo. I got all but one in that, single spin of the lasers. All right, moment of truth, Xbox. And that buddy bot just goes crazy. He's not even going to the boss. And now he's messed up my other buddy bots. Yeah, hopefully they're gonna get a bug fix out soon for this, because there is something going on with the programming that is causing buddy bots to just stall. I don't know what it is. Timmy? It's not like I told him to do anything crazy. I said, go here. Pick up an item and go here. And the box is right there. You know, we saw this before in the previous game save where I had the box there and the drop-off point there. And it was like, I'm going to go the long way around to drop it off. Then I'm going to go all the way back around the same thing to pick up again. You know, some weirdness with some of the programming right now. Timmy's out of it. We'll see if it starts up without having to close out completely. Everybody is now craving Chinese, whether publicly chatted that they are or secretly, thanks to Jenny. And all right, let's see how this works. That buddy bot has broken again. I'm not happy with this. You know what? I'm gonna tie this in, and we'll redo the programming, and we're gonna move this somewhere entirely different. I'm tired of this. I did not tell it to... No, I did not say do that. Just go there, yeah. Go through and select buddy bot for everything. And then I gotta relink each round. What is that? I got, like, something there. What's that? It was like the links or something moved downwards. That's... Okay, yeah, there's something really weird going on with this. And why do I have this execution order thing stuck in the way now? Yeah, something's gotten really messed up with programming with buddy bots now. Like, everything else seems to be fine, but the buddy bots seem to be having some problems. Alright. We're gonna do, I'm just going to go ahead and make this and hope that it works correctly. We're going to place it down based on that. And I got to take a thumbnail. There we go. Create it. I can redo it afterwards. So let's take all this out. I'll reorganize. I don't know why I can't just go straight to inventory. And the battery stuck in there. Probably would mess things up too. Okay. That, I'm going to take this out. I think that's... And now they're stuck again. Oh, okay. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's something with the roof tile, building on the roof. I don't know. Something's not working right with the buddy bots. They're just getting stuck. I'm going to turn that off before that, you know, burns through all my fuel on it. So they start working again. Wow, no, something is just locking up badly right now. So let's just do this. We'll place it down here. Oh, come on. Precision rotate, alt and scroll does not work. If I do the scroll while holding alt, it still rotates through the toolbar. Okay. So now I need power over here. You know what? We'll just... They're going to make batteries, so let's just craft some... Put some batteries in. Okay. Get 10 of each. Alright. 10 copper. 10 lithium. 10 iron. Okay. So button goes. It goes there. Dumps that in. Sets it to do that. Which that did not place correctly. Why did that not place the same way? Like, that didn't place either. That got bumped. Like, it did not attach anymore. Okay. And that jiggled when that went in. Where's my eject item? It did not eject the item. Okay, it's supposed to produce the battery, wait 5 seconds, eject the item. So, oh, he got off on his, like, order or something. He doubled up somewhere. Or I messed it up by causing it double. I don't know. But something did not eject correctly on there. Alright, so we're back to the copper wire has gone in. We're going to eject that. Alright, so that went in there. He grabs that. Goes back around. Drops that in. Produces a battery. That's not 5 seconds. Well, let's... Alright, we'll change it. 7 seconds. I'll see if this works. Oh, I got attack coming. This is a lot more complicated than it should be for this to work. Oh, there it goes. All right, so apparently my counting of 5 seconds is different from the game's counting of 5 seconds. Whereas other cases, I've gone like, okay, that's 3 seconds. And I'm still waiting, and then the game runs it. So I was off a little bit there. All right, I think that will work for it now. We're going to let this run out and make sure that it actually works. There goes that. And then, boops, it out. I think we could actually cut that down to 6. And get up. Okay, again. Why is the execution order thing stuck? I don't like that. Count is still correct. I think this might be working now. I was a little off on the timing there. And look at that again. This is stuck. It's got 6 in there, so that should take care of it. Ah. Yeah, this is why I have not been putting other stuff on the workshop yet. I need to do more testing with it. I've seen a few designs I actually looked at and tested from the workshop since then that as soon as I put it in, like, it just didn't work. Like, it was not set up and tested right, and as soon as I placed it down, it did not work again. And I do a lot of tweaking to rebuild it, basically. Sebtech? What's Sebtech? I'm not sure which, are you talking about a mod for Minecraft? Are they done? They finished? Yes, they did. All right, those are finished, finally. After they, you know, kicked back into gear. Plenty of supplies that I will clear out in just a moment. 2 attack groups. Good. This will be a good, fun fight. Iron out of the way. Baza, hello. Don't spam. Say it once. Give time for it to be seen. You spam, you get silenced. Boom. 2 this time survived. Except for the fact that it seems to be spreading the items around more with the new flower rotating configuration. It seems like they're getting hit and spinning out of control more. Alright. That works faster, but it may not be better for collecting items. That. There we go. We got, yep, new bots. I'll go ahead and take that. Okay. Let's see. I should have the battery one done. which right now is running off the batteries. Yep, it stopped. Okay. It's not the ideal setup. Ideally, you want to put in actually have, you know, power running to it. I think that is going to work now. Let's just try this again, though. That snaps, but for some reason it did not snap again. And of course, this doesn't snap. All right, so gotta link them again. That one doesn't actually need to be linked, so we're fine on that. And then that goes, what is it? Back to, yeah, up there. Wish it wouldn't break the connections afterwards, like the outgoing connections should still stay connected. It's just, yeah, we don't know what this is going to right now. Okay, I think that might have it fixed now. So we'll dump that. Create a new one. Which ideally, I would rather have that look better. Actually, I'll come back to it with it's daytime. How about that? When you can see better. And somehow, again, the count is off. The the laser pointer does not seem to track correctly at all. It seems like it misses a lot of items. Yeah. Like, okay, now that I'm looking at it, it works. And that works. Oh, so much destruction. That design with the laser swords is effective, but it scatters way too much in a large group. I really would like to get back to the funnel style that I had before in that last big base. Something where they actually come in and I just have a set of vacuums all together that are pulling from it. All right, we'll give it till daytime and we'll do one more test real quick, actually. Yeah, I got enough. Oh. Okay, I thought I heard another attack wave coming. We'll do another 10. This time, hopefully without a disruption. Actually, I need like one more. Alright, so 10 each. Press the button, and I should come back to find 10 batteries. Alright, go ahead. Hit the button. Pick up. If this works, I think I'll put the power to the buddy bot to here. So that you only have to connect one thing to it. I want to see one actual thing happen. Okay, oh, buddy bot, pickup point. I did not set that one back. That's what it was. I didn't set that back there. So, go pick it up. Oh, of course they do. Got 3 coming in right now. Look at that. Put it in. Goes in. Battery. Pops out. Pops out. Done. Okay. Let's get to safety. And we'll hang out. And we'll wait and see how bad this one gets. Chicken lo mein. Why? What is usually a pint? I mean, I guess, you know, about like that. You know, depends on size. I mean, the if you're talking about the rice, that's usually about the size of the rice little pint boxes that when I get it to go. I don't think that's all of them yet. I think we still have some more that are coming in. Look at that. Mosh pit. Oh yeah, that's where the problem is. They start spinning like that and then look at that. I've even got items piling up on top of the box. That is destruction right there. What? I'll make a screenshot of that. I saw it there. I saw one. Yeah, steal and got stuck on the box. And we got another attack coming now. I'll leave that. Battery. Battery. So it starts processing. Once that gets dumped in, it says make a battery. At the end of making the battery, it bumps out. Okay, did this track correctly? I think it did this time. Comes over here, picks up the one item. Yep, and pops that there, pops that there. Good. There we go. I've fixed it. Alright. Let's get up here where they won't follow, because I'm pretty sure they can follow on that. There. Alright. Here we go. If you search in YouTube for what is usually a pint, it brings you questionable results. I'm not sure how questionable that could get. We'll wait for more. I hear him. That's a good number. I did increase, not the frequency of the drops since last time. I did increase in the game settings because you could adjust your save before you load it. I increased the size of the rotation, the squads that get dropped off. I did turn that up, but I didn't increase the frequency. You can increase the frequency. I thought just changing the size of the drop squads would be better. That scattered a bit there. Not so bad. Another group. Yeah, if you set up the right thing, just turn up the frequency, turn up the squad size, and that, don't even worry about making an auto crafter for batteries. You get the batteries from your buddies that come in to, you know, be destroyed. Spicy's Field of Carnage. Yeah, that's, I guess, appropriate for it. Alright, that's done. Let's check the battery status. Let's see what's happening. He's still trying to go. That's the last one. So as long as you put in even stack sizes, basically I can produce all the batteries I need now. And it actually does work. We'll just wait for daytime. And I think I'm actually, after this, I'm going to pick up the buddy bot. Yep, I'm going to pick him up. We're going to move him because I want to get a nicer picture look to it. Picturesque look. We'll go ahead and connect that. And we're going to connect that. And now I got to go back in and fix the buddy bot. Yeah, I don't know why that has to... Look, it moved that one up. It's like it moved everything. It's like, so, it's like if it goes between itself, the links stay. But if it goes to another item, the link breaks afterwards. To there, yeah. Okay, so that goes copper drop off, or copper wire, then lithium drop off, iron or steel drop off, copper wire pickup drop off, produce battery, goes here, 6-second timer, so it drops in after it produces, ejects it out into the storage box, starts the sequence over until... There we go. I don't know why it was sitting there acting like I was holding down on something. It's still going. It's acting almost like I've got doubled connections for some reason on some of this. I don't get that. I don't know what's going on with that. BuddyBot turn on. BuddyBot turn off. So... I'll relink this. So yeah, you hit the button, turns on, runs, does all the fun things it's supposed to do, comes back, dumps it. Okay, so it's about to be morning. We'll come back when it's a nice daylight. I don't know why I have a -1 again. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna redo. We're gonna be redoing that in a moment. That is really starting to bother me now, how bad that count gets thrown off on that. I guess I could fix it temporarily and have every sand drill started at a different time so it paces out the count, but then as soon as you let the game come back in, it's going to reset. Or as soon as you cut the power and cut the power back on, it's going to reset. I just thought of something else. I don't know how many people are going to care about this, but before I commit to this and upload, we're going to actually do this, because I'm going to have it where this will all tie together and tell you total power output. I think is what I want to do. Let's get rid of these bots, and we'll do that. I'm trying to think of something else I could do, because I know I would like to have on my command wall a way to say how much power do I have from that bots over there, from the power bots. I'm trying to think of a quick way to do it. As opposed to you deploy that bots, you have to go in and then manually select everything. Why can't I not just go ahead and do that for somebody? You deploy the bots, everything's already selected to a certain point, you just have to connect to the screen. And connect all the screens of those to yours that says combine all of these outputs into here's the total amount of power being produced right now. Boom, all of them. One go. I think I'm gonna do another screen on it too. We don't have a good text formatting option, so I'm just gonna do like this. So we'll have I'm not going to do like status on it. That's kind of what that's about. So it's going to be total power produced, which will be all the solar panels. Or total solar power, total battery power being produced. And I guess I'm just going to do it as a you know, like each one. I said, oh, that's what it was. I built this because I was using it to get up top. And I was just like, well, I'll just use that temporarily, make it easier to get up the stairs here. Let's do that. There. All right, come on. There we go. So each of these produces 100. So if we count the... I'm thinking that's the right one. Yeah. The top one... Is there a way to count all of these? Otherwise, I could just say it's producing... Is it daylight? Yes. Well, it's producing this much power because it's not a variable amount like in Subnautica. It's not early morning produces less. You know, I gotta think on this. Just has sunlight. It's really all it is. So let's just go off of one. And we'll set it to the screen itself. I really would like to create a value factor for it. First time you've seen Google say out of memory because of your game. Oh, you're gaming and trying to use Google at the same time. And I'm assuming you're playing Minecraft, which means, you know, it's probably using up a good bit of your RAM if you've allocated more. And it depends on how many tabs you have open in Google and Google Chrome. I'm trying to think how I can do this as a number value for it. I feel like the number value would be the better approach. I don't know. You know what? Let's go ahead. I'm going to get this one redone. What do you think I should do for that? I mean, let's say somebody wants to be able to tie in and say, oh, I'm producing this much power, solar power total across the base. This is how much battery power I have. What would be a way to do that? I mean, should I do it as a number for each one? Because I'm not getting an actual number output from each device. You know, I don't know which way to do it. Auto battery crafting station. There we go. I think that's, yeah. So we're going to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah. That. Placement point is that. Thumbnail is not that. That. Create. Done. Oh, big guy. That's why I left these here. I still get back up. Hi, Jeffers. I'm not Jeffers, but you are Jeffers, so thanks for joining in. All right, he's stuck under the bots. We can't have that. We gotta get him on the ring of death. Two hits, and he's down. That is so much faster to take them out. Okay, so that is done. Question comes back to how do I put the output on that? Again, I mean, I'm not doing it right now, but somebody might want to be able to say, oh, I'm producing this much solar power. Actually, you know, let's just do this as simple as possible. We're going to use one solar panel to say has sunlight. And if it has sunlight, it will produce set text to, you know, get variable has sunlight. So it's producing. We're going to have to tie into the clock in here. So like every hour, yeah, on every hour. So it's not like every minute, every hour, you know, is all it needs to really do to check that. If it has sunlight, set the text to A and B. I did learn they will somewhat climb up stairs. They will go upstairs. I did think about an idea of building an area where they lead upstairs with rails. So they go into another area, and that's like the place that they get destroyed. And then, you know, I have vacuum set up a different way there. It's too much trouble based on what I got now. All right, so let's say it's true. I think I did. How many did I do? I think 9. Yeah, 9 solar panels. So we'll have it set to... Wait, that's 100 each. So yeah. Producing... oh yeah, you can't go to the next line. I wish you could format. And then this is no solar power. I see that works. It's just it's not a number value in there. I don't have a number counter that is marked based on that. I could do it maybe with a number input. For each of these, have it do the value of 900. Technically, I guess if you wanted to have somebody take it and say, we're going to add this value, the number would be the option to go with. And I hear it. Oh, yeah. 1, 2, and 3 coming in. They're not happy with me. And I just made another one angry. Yeah, because I want that to be modular. If I have it, if you take that from the workshop and you deploy it, it'll produce the power, but it says it's got 900 power. So if you tie it into another screen to say, add the value of this, this, and this, you're not going to get it from that screen. You're going to get it from a number input. And that's where I kind of what I'm thinking I need to go with that. Yep, your mod used pretty much all of it, your memory because of the TNT. Oh, that will happen. You're playing Mechanica on your PC? Good. Go play some Mechanica. It's exactly what I'm doing. Having some fun with it. And there's still another one coming in. So that was just those two. That's not even the third one. Well, I'll wait. So the crafting station, the Buddy Bot crafting station thing should be working now. The final test, though, is to move it somewhere else. I know I can do. I can take that up and move it somewhere over here off of the building roof. Okay, so SBots, we've got that done. I think that's working pretty successfully. I really do like the idea of adding the number counter to this. Putting like a couple of number inputs up here. That, if we do that, then we'll just have it. I mean, it could technically just say it, but what if you actually want the number input to be, you know, mathable for somebody? Somebody wants to be able to have it do math. So we're going to set that to 900 because that's what it is. And instead of Doing like that. Producing that. We're going to take this, cut that. And we're going to have this do a combined text. It's been a little while since I did this, so that. And, all right, yeah, so we got that. We got to convert. I got to do the number thing to it as well. You know, let's just see if they'll try to climb up here. That'll be funny. All right, come on. There we go. Number input. We're going to get Timmy scratching at his bed. I don't know why he decided he had to scratch his bed. No, we're not going to get the... He came up that way. Oh, that's not a good sign. They're actually showing sparks coming off of the wall. The wall is not indestructible. I don't want to upload with a broken wall. That's why I made it where it can be placed on a post. Joker, thanks for subscribing. All right. Done. Let's just check this real quick. I don't think it got damaged, but doorway, everything. Okay. I guess it was, they hit the screen is what it counts like. Okay, so we're going to do join text. I need to take the number and we're going to convert to text. So we're going to take the number itself. I'm going to move that down. All right, so we're going to get the number, value, and convert to text. So it's going to go that. Let's go take that. Actually, we could do this. And that's going to turn 900 into text. So we'll just set that to there. Like that. 900 solar power. Sounds simple enough like that. And then if you are somebody that downloads this, you can actually go and say, oh, I'm going to take from here, which shows the number, the 900, and you can run it to your own thing to say it's producing 900 solar power here. And then you can take that number off of here to tie into like a screen in your base or something like that. I don't know. I haven't played in like 2 years. Want to get back to it? My Garage. I have not seen that. Is it like a Mechanica but for cars? Because this is like Mechanica for this is like mechanics for robots. I'm a robot mechanic, not a car mechanic, even though I did make a car. I'm not a car mechanic game kind of guy. Like, if I was trying to learn how to do something on a car, maybe, but I'm not going to do one of those simulators like that. I'm not into, like, a car building type game. This is base building with automation. That's my style. All right, I think I can take this back out. I was trying to get it at the right spot where I can't walk out onto it. I can just jump out. There we go. Like that. Yeah. I might be causing some issues with my save right now. It's some extra lag on the save. Alright, so this needs to at least tie in to this whole system. So that's going to go here. Actually, I could do this simpler. if it's nighttime, doesn't matter what time of night, it's gonna say it's actually, you know what, let's take this out. Let's disconnect that, move that, because I'm gonna have to have that screen go into this anyway. That's gonna go up here. Same idea. But if it's nighttime, the batteries are gonna be producing power. So I can just have it say, you know, charging batteries, and then daytime it will say producing, or nighttime to say producing this. Summer car and car mechanic. Oh yeah, that's not my style of game. It's not like this. This is not like a car mechanic game. This is, again, a robot mechanic, base building, survival type thing. Car mechanic simulator is not a survival type game. At least not that I've ever seen any indication of. Ah, 2 more attacks coming. You know what? I need to... wish you could edit an existing creation instead of having to do that. Like, go in and add something to it, and then once you upload it, don't change it. But before you upload it, you should be able to change it. Because I would like to be able to make an adjustment to maybe that or something, you know, not have to recreate it. The power pod is the one I'm gonna have to delete and then recreate, because I can't edit. And you can see all the pieces that go into that. All gone. Okay, good. Let's finish this. So the text on the hour passed and is nighttime, yes or no? So if it's not nighttime, we're going to set the text to batteries recharging. That's simple enough, like that. If it is nighttime, and there's that execution thing showing again, we're going to convert a number to text. Got to do that. We're going to take the number input and get the value out. This is not the best way to do it. It'd be great if they actually had a number value associated to each item, but they don't. So if they did, that would make this a lot simpler. Like the solar panel has an automatic value tied to it that says I'm producing 100 power while it's producing. Would be great. All right, so we're going to take actually, I'm going to have to stack more. So we're going to take this. We're going to say yeah, producing space and that. Yeah, we'll do like that. So it's going to go there. Then we're going to do another join text. It's going to go here. It's going to take this, and it's going to say producing 900 or, you know, whatever number power. Oh, we got to do another space, because it won't automatically put the space in there. And then we're going to set the text again to that. And producing 0 power right now because I have that set to 0. That's 900. So, let's see, that's 50, 100, 200, 300. So it's only going to produce 300 power total on it for the box itself at night. But that's the way I did that is there's 300 power that's being produced by the batteries, and then during the day they're draining 300 power total. So you have two sides, that 600 power that you need just to charge the batteries, and then the solar panels themselves are producing an additional 300 on top of that. So it's really all about producing a non-stop 300 power from each of those pods. That's kind of the theme I went for on that. And you see the battery, you know, it's discharging from one side. So this will produce a consistent 300 power. Go ahead and tell it to, you know, execute. So it'll produce 300 power at night, 300 solar power in addition to what it's already producing for the charge during the day. So you do get a spike during the day. There's no power flow control options yet. And, you know, I'm not even going to do it right now because it is nighttime. I want to get a better picture. I like the daytime pictures. Let's take this apart. Since I can put this back together now. We'll redo this. See if it works before I can upload this. That should be enough room, right? Pop out. Or rotate. I wonder if the rotate part messed it up, because again, if I try to fine-tune it, it does not want to do that. No, that's closer. That's fine. Yeah, there. Got that. So we'll go and run this to here. So that works well enough. We got power. Now I've got supplies. Let's make a lot of batteries. Let's just make well, actually, you know, I've got stuff probably still. Did I empty this or not? I did. Okay. We'll make one stack of 50 batteries now. And wait a second. I still have my auto crafter. That auto crafter bug is not fixed. So I duplicated my auto crafter. Again. Alright, there goes that. I've loaded in a stack of 50 in each. Draining power. Producing lots of batteries. So there you go. Xbox. We should have a functioning auto battery crafter. Will upload. It's not goofy like a laser wielding buddy bot, but it's a utility thing. I'll give you that. Play lawn simulator? No. Lawn mowing simulator? No. Relaxing game. I mean, I already been playing No Place Like Home. That's pretty relaxing, except for, you know, the occasional bot battle just like this. I need to figure out a way to implement this as a repeatable thing. Because I do like how that works for the overflow element. Alright, so that's going. That's producing. That is working. That's off again. I'm about to actually let me look at this. Add numbers. So yeah, we're getting the number from that. I really want to kind of change this now because that is obviously not working on the furnace producing works fine, but the count does not work with the laser tripwire. So I just need to tie to this. And tie to this. Okay. So I'm going to replace this. We're going to go drop off point. Item received. Drop off point. Item received. I'm going to take this out. And basically we're just going to double stack this. Either of these receives something. It adds a number to it. Whatever the current number is. Which means no more laser tripwire on this thing. I'll leave it for now. Actually, it's not going to do anything, so we'll leave it for now. Let's see. Yeah, okay. You know what? Let's save. I actually have not saved in a little while. S-Bot's got his Chinese food, and he has made sure to order some for everybody. I'm sorry, I just could not do lawn mowing simulator. It's like power wash simulator. It's totally not my style. Plus, if I'm going to pretend to do power washing, I would probably want to actually do it and clean my house or go clean somebody else's house and get paid for it. Power wash simulator is not like a relaxing thing for me. Lawn mowing simulator is not going to be a relaxing thing for me. If I want to relax, I'll play like this. No Place Like Home. Tell you, if you really want to relax, you want a seriously relaxing game, and I've tried this, I just could not get into it deep enough. I really need to try it again. It's called Plane. P-L-A-Y-N-E. And it's a game where you level up by meditating. Like, actually meditating is how you play the game. That is a relaxing game there. Hands down, find a more relaxing game than that. When you have a game that actually is encouraging you as part of the gameplay to meditate. And somehow I'm now getting stuck on that. That did not happen before. Let's get supplies. Well, I'm going to try to load up quite a bit. And I'm not going to put it in the storage box. Just go grab some stuff, go back, and we'll dump in the other ones. I should build some on these too. One shy of another full stack. Same thing here. So that must have been 2 rotations that it went through since the last time I collected. Which means... oh, that one's evened out completely. Alright, that's enough, I'm going to say right now. Let's go ahead. That will fill up a good chunk of storage. Oh, I see vehicle going. I see the drop ship. Did come further out after me. Ooh, look at that. Much better that time. Yeah, I'm gonna have to tweak that a bit for at the base when I do that, but that doesn't work too bad. So toss all these in. Exactly 1 box worth. And now they are not going to do anything. Once again, now they're stuck. I gotta exit the game. Chinese is too expensive. Not if you make it yourself. Or you buy, like, you know, the frozen Chinese. That could be better, you know, but it's not the same as, like, fresh made from a actual Chinese restaurant with Chinese chef. That's still going. What? There they go. Now he started working. They had to, they were meditating. That's what it was. I interrupted them. All right. It's not quite as good because it's closer to, like, that was right there. As it dropped down, it saved more fuel that way. Which, I mean, doing it this way will work fine with the drop-off point connected to the furnace. But that right there is going to start wasting a little bit more fuel than it has been. All right, we'll wait. Timmy, wake up. He's missing all the fun. He just... There we go. I should make Timmy play this. See his ear? I'm waiting to let them stockpile a few bots here. Actually, that might not be a big attack. It looks like it might just be the one attack this time. Timmy. If your mother's phone number was money, how much would you have? Not saying that. That's bots. Not doing that. If you get somebody to fall for that, shame on them, but also shame on you. Oh, they stuck again. Stop doing that. Can I hit you? Knock you back into the workflow? I bet it stopped with the furnace on. It did. It's set up now. It's wasting my time, or wasting my fuel. I don't know what it is, but yeah, with this last update, the bots are just getting stuck way more readily at times. Bloop. A little bloop. Alright. Momentarily, we'll be recreating this. So, oh man, I need to grab these because I need to be able to get up to the top of that. It's one thing. Too bad you can't, like, just drag and draw, like, around a structure and have it pick up everything. Like, doing that sort of thing would make it a lot easier. Yeah, just PowerPod version 1's fine, so we'll do that. I was going to call it modular. Oh, and I counted that wrong. That's not 900 power. All right, hang on. That's not 900. That's 12. That's 1200 power. I think I just went ahead and filled it in because I had a gap at the end. Yeah, that's 1200 power. All right, that's the solar panels. We need that and the roof. I think he's got that. Lag. Get the walls. Got to get the pillars in the corners too. I did forget that one of the times I did this before the stream. Get both of those. Here, I got the one for up top. Get that. Okay. Gotta get the floor. And now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh yeah, gain that stutter from having so many items selected. Let's see. So 12 solar panels, the power node, the roof, post clock, 3 walls, 4 pillars, 1 steel doorway, 1 armored door, number, wall node, power switch, steel roof on the underside, and all the power banks, light box, screen. Placement point, only option I get is the door. Yeah, that'll work. Like that. Power pod version 1. Totally modular. Because you could just build it somewhere and be done with it. Build it. Connect 1 power cable to your base. And you've got power. That's it. Xbox? No. Yeah, see? It's that kind of stuff. That's why you lost your mod status. And they are seriously still stuck. I don't know if it's like something maybe with the save or something somewhere calculates the exact same time as that. Saying change to do this and it just freezes up, or they're just perfectly balanced against each other trying to move and it's not letting them move because of it. But yeah, it's getting frustrating. So we got, all right, I did the BuddyBot dual storage rollover thing where it pulls from them and rolls over. That's going to be important for the next base design. Xbox's auto battery crafting station request, which just takes the pure ingots, modular, can be placed wherever, as long as you provide the bars for everything. And then my power pod, that is going to be available now. Oh yeah, full house on that one. And 2 on that one. Like, couldn't balance it out more. It's like, yeah, we'll just load this one down, and that one just has the leftovers. Play Phasmo this weekend, Jason. You've been requested. And Jason says you should play Subsistence. I say everybody should play Mechanica. Especially when we get a new, bigger map. Oh, yeah. Okay. That would start working again. That would be great. That's working fine. What else have we come up with implementation-wise? Actually, I'm going to go ahead and let's just try this. I'll just say it to follow the player, and it's probably going to kill me when I do this, but... Oh! I don't see how standing here on the side I triggered that laser. I don't see how I mean, standing over here, I don't see how I triggered that. I honestly don't. Let me save before I get chased and have a problem here. Because I'm about to put a battery in it. He's going to chase me down, I bet. And I'm going to be constantly waiting for him to kill me. And Timmy's not contributing any. He is just sitting, laying over here, legs stretched out, relaxing. Subsistence is co-op, I believe. I think that came out after I tried it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure they got a co-op option for it. Because I remember seeing in the pictures, it looked like there was co-op. S-Bots, it was a harmless joke, but, you know, it was a very childish joke, too. It's kind of, you know, we're trying to get you to grow up a bit with it. All right, follow nearest player. Oh, he is seriously wanting to try and smack me with a sword. Where's he going? Come on, Mr. I don't know if he's actually trying to follow me or if he's like doing the whole same thing where he's like just kind of goofy now. 'Cause he's kind of, you know, just sitting up there. Think he would at least try to follow me off the edge. I've seen them jump down from a higher level. Oh, all right, before you get me destroyed here, security guard. All right, you stay. Why are you turning that way only? Ah! He went after the other bots too. He is only turning to the one side. Oh, don't you do it. He is going to kill me. I know he is. That dog, that... Ah! How did he kill me? He was facing the other way. He wasn't even looking at me. Oh, yeah, put me over here. Oh, wait a second. Dropship going that way and dropship there. Like one changed course and the other one's like, nope, I'm still gonna attack him. All right, that's getting close to being full. Yeah, how is it he was looking away from me and it was the same thing the other time. It triggered when I was behind the laser tripwire. Like it was facing away from me, aimed away from me, and somehow I triggered it from behind. You're running out of humor. All right, well, just, you know, and have normal chat. I'm not happy with this guy. Also not happy that resets my entire inventory setup. You know, other games, you get it back, it automatically puts everything back in the toolbar. But not this one. Just drops it all back into inventory. And it's not at all the way I had everything kind of organized. Alright, there we go. A little better. Buddy bot. I think he is stuck now, which is a good thing. There. Security guard. Bot being taken apart now before he kills me again. I feel like the follow might have been the bad part with a battery included in the mix. Somebody's dreaming. He's having a little dream. And he stopped as soon as I... Oh, there he goes. Yeah. Waking up. Minecraft is running. Says it's not. Open up Task Manager and make sure your java.exe is closed out. That's probably what it is. I mean, if it's the Java edition, it's probably Java's stuck. If not, then yeah, open your Task Manager and look for it. Alright, he's awake now, or semi-awake. I heard a huffing sound. I turn and look, and he's sitting there, you know, breathing deep, huffing away, and they're still stuck. Alright. Let's try this again. Oh, he almost got me. He tried. Like, he seriously tried. Oh, and it's... Even though he looks balanced, it's that thing where, we tried this before, the tripwires or something like that is causing him to drive backwards, basically. Because he can't handle having something attached to him. Alright, well, I've got my security detail. If I, that might be why it was facing away from me and it acted like it triggered the tripwire, because he was trying to face towards me and it didn't work. Yeah, it's just all 1200. You do not kill me. Stay over there. Safe. Yeah, don't feel like I'm followed. I don't want to have that. You would stay over there. I say, what does I need? My lithium setup. Power input and the auto miner and the storage bot. So we're going to do 2 small screens, solar panel, a storage box, miner, and the number input. And auto time lithium miner. Go. Done. On. Hey, trying again. I don't think he is working out so well. I'm going to shoot you. Right between the eyes. It seems like it's hitting him. He's moving from it slightly. Okay, yeah, that's a no. That did not work. And let me take that out too before a tripwire kills me. Oh, yeah. Alright, well. I always die best when I kill myself in this game. That's what it is. Yep, good, okay. So let's do another lithium spot, because I want to have another one. We'll do that. I need that. that and that. And go back down. All the time lithium mine. Boom. Turn on. And that is how it's done. Super easy. 2 more lithium spots added now. There's 3 Java things open, then yeah, you should close them if you're playing the Java edition. Welcome back, Salty. Start chatting like you're British from the 1800s. I'm not sure you're getting the actual British from the 1800s. It also depends on if you were wealthy British or poor British, because they're going to have slightly different accents. You know, some people are going to try to speak more proper, and some are just going to worry about, like, getting their point across. So, I think you're missing part of it there at Spots. So we can turn this off. $41, almost done. I mean, it's not like I need that many batteries all the time. And again, it's not like that's a huge thing for me to have like auto batteries, because I mean, you know, rapid fire button on my mouse, I can produce all the batteries I need very quickly without needing to have gone through all that. I mean, for that amount of time, I could produce several boxes full of batteries if I needed to. But there you go, Xbox. It is, you do have the one you requested. That is actually of utility purpose. What else could we do? I did finally use the pickup point. You know, I used it for a specific mechanic. Xbox wants to pretend to be rich British from the 1800s. I'm just going to continue to be me, Xbox. How about that? Trying to think of something else. Oh. What if the tank traps were part of the defense with like a whole rigging of do tripwires off of it, like going in different directions, so as a bot comes up to it, it hits a tripwire and then it triggers like just a whole load of laser swords all over the thing. So it's not even like so much of a tank trap to keep a tank from getting through. It's a tank trap, like anything comes up to it, it's getting demolished. Of course, it's then a matter of making sure you don't hit it running by and trying not to lead them the wrong way. You'd have to have them go the right way, too, to get to it. Oh, I did not mean to make that. Buddy bots just don't work very well for moving around with stuff on them, unfortunately. That's it. I have an idea. Just for fun. Not because it's actually of real utility or whatever, but for fun. Let's go snag a bot with the front-mounted bear trap and then just see if I could drag him around with me. Yeah, outhouse. I mean, well, you know, part of it you're talking about before toilet paper, some of them would use, you know, regular paper, leaves, stuff like that. Some people just kind of got up, you know. Not saying it's not hygienic, because part of what it is how we poop nowadays. Like you've seen the squatty potty. It's not just a matter of how you sit that's supposed to align your bowels better, but it's also a matter of how you sit also helps prevent you from having your excrement get attached to your undercarriage, as we'll say. And that worked. I just did not carry him with me. It kind of took the bear trap off of my car, and it duplicated the bear trap. I have two. Let's try it again, because, you know, free bear traps. And I seem to have some more stuck in there. I did crank the number of enemies that could be roaming around up pretty high. I so want to just have him. Yeah, it's duplicating when I pick up the bear trap. It's giving me two. So I can do it like this. That way, you know, two of them. I can trap two of them back to back. Oh, come on. Get in the trap. He's trying. You gotta give him that. He is trying to get to me. But he's not gonna do it. That's disappointing that the bear trap comes off. Like, it's stationary enough on the ground, but it's not stationary on anything else. Like, I want to have it snag them and drag them behind me like a trophy. I wonder if the noose trap would work with it. Or if it would do a similar thing. Like, could I, besides it being in the way of my view, could I put a noose trap on the front and carry it around? Yeah, casually find a duplication glitch. Actually, no, we already knew about it. We've done it before. But it was in the last save file at the big base when I was playing around with some of the bear traps. I actually did try changing things up a bit. I was going to do a, have a thing that I could, like, hit a button that would activate the bear trap and have it sitting here in the middle and have that trigger all the blades at once. But you can't disarm the trap through programming, unfortunately. It doesn't have like a disabled deactivation. It's not laser activated like, you know, the, well, I'll just leave that there. Like the rate traps have the laser detection, so you can turn that off and it's fine. But with the bear trap, it's the pressure plate and it doesn't let you turn that off. It's programmable to an extent, but not really that much. We'll try the advanced suspension trap after this. Oh, we got a big guy too. I saw him. make sure I am... Oh, there it goes. Yep. Headlights. Okay, I don't know why that actually adds any value doing it that way. Well, it tried to grab him. You see, my noose is swinging around. Oh, I think it might think he's hooked into it somewhat. Oh, that's funny. It just kept swinging around all over the place. Definitely give me like a weirdness on how my balance is. All right, got my trophy. I actually do have a trophy. I've got a bot. I'm dragging him all over the place. Oh, if we get a new vehicle, a modular vehicle you could customize more, like a bigger tank type thing, I am so going to have it adorned with bots trapped like this. You're coming with me. And I'll just drive off with them attached to the sides. Yeah, there's some people, you know, the whole influencer status that no matter what they do, they can get a ton of likes very quickly for something simple and stupid. But, you know, somebody that can go out there and say something meaningful and it tends to get ignored at times. It's sad, yeah. And also, it's kind of a sad thing that there are guys out there that will just, oh man, she said cheese. Like here's $10. You said cheese. That's yeah. Kind of shows somewhat how sad some things have gotten now. Oh yeah, that ask the bear joke with the rabbit. Does poop stick to your fur? No, and then wipes the butt with the rabbit. Alright, so I've got my auto battery crafter working. I've got a lot of lithium spots set up now. Way too many supplies. Let's just give it a big battery order. And actually make it really get to work. Assuming the buddy bot does not glitch up like these are glitching up. I mean, look, they're still stuck. They're just doing nothing. Turn that on. I heard the big guy get his little sword extension out. The bigger guy seems to get pushed around a little bit more readily by the small ones than what I would expect. I think he's the bigger one. He's got a little bit more weight behind him. But they seem to be able to push him around more. Alright, I'm saving and reloading the save because I want them working again. I need to get that lithium producing. Timmy, it's your turn to entertain people for a minute. What? Put some treats out for you. Right here. Where's your Grinch? Thought you had your Grinch toy in here. Oh, come on. Do you play? Let's see. There he is. The Grinch. Put this away. Hey, my bots are working again. Yeah, Timmy is awake. I woke him up. Right? Somewhat. He's still yawning. There. Cover up his little private part. He's not exposing himself. Yeah, it's frustrating. I've just noticed now, you know, recently after this last update, that buddy bots will just suddenly stop their routine, whatever they're programmed with. They'll just sit there and it won't run. And then you quit and reload the save and it starts working again flawlessly like it was nothing. Or you quit, reload the save, it does the same thing again, close the game out completely, reload again, and it starts working. It's frustrating to see something stop in the middle when it's, you know, it's supposed to work. Timmy? There you go. He's eating a treat. Look, more here. Right there. Alright, let's see. Go. Keep going. All that still to be processed. That probably would be halfway done if they had not got stuck. I would say it would probably be halfway done, and I'd probably, you know, we could try another buddy bot build, I guess. I think, yeah, next base I'm going to be building, and I'm going to wait now. Whether we get a brand new map or just an expansion on the current map, I want to wait and see if there's a better place to build than what I'm thinking for the next base. And the next base, I'm going to do 2 spots. I want to have 2 areas that are open for me to build and test stuff with. If I need a big open vertical space, I'll have it in the garage. If I need just a smaller space, it'll be in the storage area. That's basically we'll be able to have a workshop type element where I can actually, like, not Steam workshop, but like a, you know, bot workshop where I can test things out inside, where I'm hidden away from the passing by bots that see me and then come in for an attack. Danny's now like, where's my other food? No Man's Sky? You're not playing that? You're at least to the landing pad. I had to go back again on that, and I had to put in the same stuff again for the same part on my settlement again before it finally, on the 3rd time, finished, and I was able to do, like, the roof, other parts. But yeah, I had to go in and do, like, the same base part again. It kept asking for the exact same stuff again. It was 3 times for me to get it to work. It's the mid-sized bot. You know, I'm noticing I haven't seen any of the small bots at all today. We're coming up on 3 hours. I haven't seen a single one of the small bots, the little ones that give me the chassis for the buddy bots. Let's go on a hunt. Because I did find those, what was it, last time? Where they were kind of stuck at the base where there's like 5 of them together and they were just stuck there not moving. You're going to play Making Supper. I am not worried about that yet. Fortunately for Timmy, all I got to do is, you know, put his in a bowl. I think I'm just going to do some chicken tonight or something else. I don't know yet. I still have my setup there trying to get the horn to work. So quiet driving the battery, the electric powered vehicle. It really is. All right. Drained my battery. Rather quickly, actually. I saw those before. They're like 4 of them. Yep. They're just stuck there. Get in the vehicle. No. Why is it so hard to get in the vehicle at times? And the shrubbery that cannot be damaged and destroyed that you get hung up on. Oh, I should have just built the net space on top of the ship, right? I should just do that. And hey, little guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. See if there's any more. Honestly, I feel like there should be... Like, yeah, there's incentive to build next to some of their bases. But, you know, before the whole dropship thing, you didn't want to be too close because they spawn right out of there, come after you. I feel like there should be an incentive. There should be bots that are patrolling only right around it, that do not leave the area, that actually stay and patrol around the bases, kind of incentivizing to build resource production by them, but not to try and set up a base by them, because you'll be constantly, well, I mean, I guess if you want to do that, you constantly have a flow of bots. If you set up the right one, you'd have an automatic, like, you know, just bot farm, I guess would be the, you know, the cheaty way to use that mechanic. Your birthday is in 1 month, 8 days. I mean, a little too early to say happy birthday just yet. Oh, yeah. Wrong vehicle, not the docking one. You gonna have Red Baron? I think I've got a Red Baron pizza. I'll probably still just have, like, chicken or something. I don't know. I got these, extra spicy chicken patties, like breaded chicken patties. You know, you just toss them in the oven for a little bit. Made for, like, you know, making a chicken sandwich. I get those and I'll make a mustard and hot sauce mix and put that on top of them. Just there you go. That's all you gotta have right there. Well, veggies would be good too. Let's see, I think that might be the group. That's not the group. Let's see. I got that one. I saw it. Ooh, got him. I like a sniper rifle weapon too. That would be just cool. Something with more range on it. I think that's another roaming one. I can't tell though. I mean, technically the staple gun or nail gun can work as a sniper. It's got like apparently unlimited range. It's just the matter of aiming far enough away. Jennifer King, your niece turns 1 next Saturday. Congratulations. You have 127 mods in Subnautica. Yeah, that's probably why it takes a while. I mean, for a while, I know the FCS mods, it took a while to load my save in Subnautica. They've done something recently with the updates to make them smoother. It doesn't take anywhere near as long, but I know one point I timed it and it was 5 minutes to load my save file with FCS. So yeah, it depends on the mods and of course how many elements you have from the mod in the save file that has to be loaded. Well, Skyrim VR, I mean, you might not want to put super number of mods on it, I guess because you're also doing it in the VR sense. It depends on the performance hit with that. You know, it might cause a little bit more of a performance issue having too many mods with that. And for me, that would break the immersion part of it. How many FCS mods are there? I want to say I think there's technically 7 pieces that you can choose, you know, which ones you want to use. There's one that you have to pretty much use because it's going to be what handles the main central point. But then there's the rest that's like, if you don't want the energy options, you don't use the energy mod. But if you want, you know, if you want the home design decoration stuff, you use that. But I just use all of them because honestly, I find something useful in each one. And of course, I'm also trying to test them out as much as possible. And now I said I didn't see any small bots. I went and found one, and now there's another one going right there. So all because I said I couldn't find them, that they finally appeared. All right. I don't know if FCS will even go on Nexus at this point, just because of what changed. It may very well be that they might not release it to Nexus. They might put it somewhere else, public for download. Again, there's a lot of creators that are actually pulling their stuff or just not even updating their stuff on Nexus and putting their stuff elsewhere now because of Nexus saying, you know, oh, yeah, if you put it on here, basically you have no control over how, if we keep it or not. I don't know if they'll get around to doing that or if there's gonna be another site for it. I haven't seen anything about FCS or about Nexus mods changing on that and saying, okay, we're gonna not do that, or we're gonna make this adjustment to give you a little bit more control, make everybody happy. I think they're still at that point where it's like there's still kind of a lot of modders are just like, no, we're done with FCS. And yeah, I think I need to rebuild this now. Not right this, well, let me see how, maybe not right this moment. But I do need to rebuild that now. Again, another small bot shows up after I say I haven't seen any. And he's like, oh, you killed my buddy. I'll get them to congregate with me. Some terraformer still works. I mean, that's probably just they never felt like getting it out of there. Or it may be a part of the way that they did the code for it, you know. It was more trouble than it's worth to take all that code out. Build the thermal energy plant that you never got to do. Talk about in the with the FCS mods, because they don't have like a thermal option right now, like no thermal power thing specific to them. The solar is the one they've done, and the, you know, fancier bioreactor. It's too bad this can't take like the parts to make buddy bots. Buddy bot autocrafter. I mean, yeah, you'd have to go and collect and throw in the small bot chassis, but that would be kind of a neat little thing, is to have something where you just load in storage and it handles creating the buddy bots out of that storage. See how they're progressing, doing better. That's going fine. Marker is not even necessary anymore. I can take that out. Right, we'll just put it over here in case I need it for something with this. What else could we do with a buddy bot? Not crazy flailing arms of destruction type thing. What's something that could be useful with the buddy bot? What else could they do while maintaining as little specialty setup and as little Philip Kenyon, thanks for subscribing if you're with us. You know, nothing specialty. It needs to be easy to implement for somebody getting it from the workshop, and preferably not relying on you refilling the batteries all the time. What is it? Oh, go ahead and post. Thermal energy plant. I mean, there's energy. There's the thermal plants in Subnautica and Below Zero, but you know, it's the stock one, the vanilla one. Make a buddy bot go up and down stairs over and over again. I've already ran into a problem where they don't go upstairs at all. They don't seem to be able to travel up and down stairs, period. And that's not a utility thing. That's not something that I'm going to put on the workshop and say, hey, go and enjoy having this buddy bot just do circles over a set of stairs in your building and your base. There's no point in that. But we'll just go ahead and I'll throw this in here. You know what? Because of where it can see it, I'll put it there. Go to marker. So it is trying to go to the marker. So it doesn't care about height level. It just goes to the marker based on the like XY coordinates, not a third dimension coordinates. It doesn't care it's up here. It just cares about being in this spot, period. Autocraft fuel does not work at spots. You know this. Or well, let me say it wrong. There is I've already got a buddy bot set up that automatically crafts the fuel. That's already done over here. That's already in place. All I gotta do is come over here, take some fuel out, hit the button, make sure they're stocked. But you know, I'll go ahead and put in another batch. You almost got me. But yeah, I've already got that done over here. This is already on the workshop too. We did this last time. We put it on the workshop. And as far as placing fuel, there's no way to get a buddy bot to insert fuel into anything right now. Otherwise, I'd already be doing that and having a always supplied furnace. I mean, probably part of the problem is the buddy bots, you can't actually go anywhere very specialized if it's not the ground. If it's base parts like stairs, they don't traverse very well with that stuff. And that's a big issue right now. You can't really get them to like say go from this level all the way up to the top and drop this off. You know, that needs to be done. That auto sort as bots, you're asking for stuff you know won't work. We've already been through this stuff. Like auto sorting ingots does not work. They have no way to filter between devices. I even mentioned that at the beginning of the stream today, that we need a way for them to recognize what they're holding and be able to filter it based on that. There's no way to do that. They cannot insert batteries into machines. They cannot manipulate things like that. They can only go to storage boxes and their drop-off points. That's all they can do with items except for dropping them. And I'm pretty sure tossing a battery on a machine, just, you know, throwing it onto one, is not going to put it in the slot and make it work. Because if that worked, I'd already have it done. I'd have a buddy bot that can go and be like, here at the base, and all it does is replace batteries in other buddy bots that come back. Auto place ore on conveyor belts. I mean, technically, they're not going to do that. They're going to place it in the drop-off point, and that's going to put it on the conveyor belt, and that's already here. I've already done that. That's literally already in place and in use and done. You just finished No Place Like Home. I'm pretty sure you didn't finish it. You might finish where it's at now, but I mean, there's still new areas that have not been added to the game yet that we got to wait on to be added. All right, let's do this. We'll go buddy bot. Pick up from pickup point, pick up from storage box, place in a drop-off point, place in the storage box, go to marker, follow player, drop item, cancel task, and set color. That's all a buddy bot can do. Cannot be told, place battery into auto crafter, place battery into buddy bot, place fuel into furnace. It can only go into a point that actually, you know, does something from a box or a drop-off point. I mean, drop-off point can put stuff to a degree into certain things, like going into the furnace, going on conveyor belts, going into a storage box. Well, I don't know why you'd have to do that, because the bot could do that. Like, I cannot tell the buddy bot, place into this. I have to do the drop-off point for that. And here, it would go into the box, but I'm using the ejection option, the eject item feature, to get rid of the batteries from in that, so it doesn't mess up. Because, again, the buddy bots cannot differentiate between an item. They're just going to take whatever's in the first available item slot and be done with it. Just lack 4 feathers to find and taming all animals in the new area. Oh. I'm still having problems with mine, like, not wanting me to do anything with the feathers still. Your thermal plants are constantly 159 degrees. Where did you find that? Because I've been in the lava zone, an inactive lava zone, and I don't get that temperature. But you go to the thermal spots in the jelly shroom caves, and you get, you know, 101, 104 degrees. But I've never had mine be a 159 anywhere in the vanilla game outside of, you know, like, especially in the lava zone areas. I've never had it go like that high. Seems like that's what it should be in, like, the lava zones, but I haven't had that work. You had to restart to get the llamas to show. See, I'm not going to restart just yet. If I have to restart, I'll restart later when there's, like, another big update to No Place Like Home. You know, I'm just going to go around, try to get some bots to follow me. Let's just get a really big group of bots. I just want to do, like, maximum destruction on them right now. Oh, I know what's causing me to get stuck. It's the bat at the front. The laser swords I put on the front of the car are getting me stuck on the door because it's in the way. Okay, I meant to get his attention, not to just obliterate him with a storage box at high speed. That was not how I intended for that to go. And while I'm at, you know what? Go ahead. And that way that can restart. That'll restart in the morning and start producing some more copper again. So if I can not smack him to death. There we go. Saw sparks. So I hit him, I damaged him, and he literally just was like, "Oh, that's okay. You're fine. I'm not mad." And now I got stuck. Bad. I have to take that out just to be able to move again. Alright, we're gonna go hang out by the lighthouse for a moment. See if we can get some more drop ships to come in while I wait for those bots to catch up. Make some fuel. And there we go. You have one of your thermal plants mats in the safe shallows? That is very strange. I mean, I can see it being like it gets like got the thermal hotspots, the erupting geysers. It could get hot at certain points, but I haven't seen it go maxed out like that. Yeah, I don't like having to go and refill the nuclear, and the only reason I really use bio a lot is, well, you know, one, if you're doing bio reactors with the Reginals or Oculus in the original game and you fill it up to max, I mean, that's a lot of power. And by the time you run out, you're going to have more than enough to refill it from just a single alien containment. But, you know, nuclear, I don't like having to, you know, occasionally go and refill it. That's why with the bioreactors, if I use them, I like to use the auto overflow one. But, of course, that hasn't been working in below zero right now. I tried that one. It just didn't work. I'm going to go up to the top of the lookout. I can't remember what it was I was doing with those for in here. Or why it was I decided to leave them here for now. Actually, start getting a bit of stutter up here. I'm gonna leave the light on. I wish we could turn this light on and have it actually rotate. That would be fun. $60 nuclear plants in the power plant. That would be quite excessive. Bio is good for bases you don't spend a lot of time in. See, again, it goes back to how much power you're draining. Like, if you're constantly draining with your water filtration, then yeah, anything's going to be, you know, hit hard, especially if you have a lot of water filtration. It all comes down to the amount of power storage you need and how fast you need to generate. You know, one bioreactor is not going to generate very fast, but if you have like 4, it generally is okay, especially if you have like a couple of, you know, solar panels in addition to that. It's just, you know, I usually tend to have solar panels first because that's the most renewable, and then the bio becomes the fallback. And they're actually coming in that way. And they're going in the door. All right, we're watching here. And we'll see if they actually make it up the stairs. It's getting louder. But I don't know if they're actually going in circles correctly. Oh, they got kind of hung up on... One of them got hung up. And I think got all the others stuck around them. What if I just, like, walked around the rail? Assuming they're following me on a flat plane type of coordinate? And it causes them just to slowly work their way up the stairs. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. And now I'm stuck where I either fall or I fall. I could not jump back up. I hear beeps. And no drop ship still. I was really wanting to, like... Oh, we're going on 3.5 hours. I really want to get, like, a big battle or big like bot group before we call it. There we go. I have to drag him, you know, 30 feet for him to realize I'm the enemy. Ah. Oh, whoa, 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 where are you going? Oh, he went inside. I was about to say, don't tell me he knows, like, he knows my car's there, and he's gonna try to make the jump, too. Well, Salty, if you're gonna put that many nuclear reactors, you might want to stock up for a while beforehand, or you know, get like the FCS mods where you can have a deep driller do nothing but produce the materials you need for that. Actually, I need to check and see if that's something you can automate with, because if not, that would be a good thing to have it where it could tie in, because the FCS, we do have that the transceiver that you can use to transfer to certain things. It'd be great if that worked with the nuclear power plant to automatically handle processing the refills on that. Probably more complicated than it would be worth for them to do that, but that could be an interesting, you know, aspect of it. I don't seem to be getting any more drop ships coming now. I think they've given up on that, so I don't think I'm gonna get the super massive battle group coming after me, but we'll head on back. We'll get set up ready for the final battle of this stream. See if I can get his attention. Did not get his attention. Hey. Hey, you. That's it. Why did I gotta shoot you in the back to get you to come after me? You know, he's got the little light thing that goes all around. You'd think he'd have a sensor all the way around. Like, oh, hey, there's a guy over here. There we go. I'll have to move this stuff out of the way. All right. Let's drop stuff off. And then it's going to be wait for the big fight to get here. And it's not really a fight, is it? I mean, I just sit here and, like, click a button and they die. I mean, it's really all it is. Let's see. All right, so you've seen what I tested so far today. Out of these three, which is the first one I should upload to the workshop? The power pod, the battery crafting station, or my dual storage pull, you know, extraction rollover thing? And we got a good bit of time while we're waiting for some bots to catch up to me. That is going to take a moment. I'm thinking I like the power pod best. The battery production? Of course, Xbox is going to say battery production. That was your idea. I mean, technically, the power pod is a battery for the base. Not just for, like, making little batteries, but for the base, you know, itself. But I guess from a general starting standpoint, the crafting station would be more beneficial. I like the power pod. It's 12 battery banks, so that's even that small, it's going to be a pricey one to make. All right, we'll start with that. There, be a little clear, just so somebody doesn't place it down, power it on, and then hit the button and say, why is it not working? It's like, well, there's nothing in the box. That's why it's not working. There's nothing in the box. 3 boxes, copper, steel, and lithium ingots. Produce a single copper wire and use it on auto. Just connect power to auto crafter. Load up 3 storage boxes and hit the button. There we go. Jenny says power pod. See, we're still going to do both. But, you know, the battery crafting station, I admit, you know, if you're needing batteries, you're not getting them as much as you would like. You don't have a rapid fire button on your mouse like I do. Sure, I can see that being more useful. For me, though, that's not the one. For me, it's going to be the power pod, because you take the time, you build all that stuff, build all these, you throw it down, and you've got power for your base. Plenty of power for your base, especially power to then power the crafting station. Let me see how many. Well, I got a good group. Still no attacks, though. No more attacks, so I was kind of hoping we might get an attack. You know what? Well, let's get this one done. And, wish it would clear that. If I could type. Yep, there we go. That's good right there. Yeah, the battery production is good, and it's going to be useful to some players. Obviously, people are going to be like, I need the battery. That's why we have an auto crafter to do that sort of thing. I just don't see the need for it as much. The power pod is my thing. It gives you everything. So there you go. Now, the Buddy Bot dual storage, I'm going to toy with that some more. I'm going to test it a bit because I'm not 100% on it. Again, this is where I wish we could have comments in the programming to say, set your, mark this, set your drop-off point here, before you use it. Because so many people are going to subscribe and then not actually read the description enough. If safe shallow geysers at 185 degrees, jelly shroom geysers should be max. I'm not sure what your settings are at because mine is not. I've never had it show higher than like 104 on mine when I've played. Jelly shroom, I have never had go higher than like 104, 105 degrees. Unless, I mean, are you doing like, did you set it to Fahrenheit instead of Celsius? Anybody doing anything exciting this weekend? I'm assuming you're meaning specifically for Labor Day. And basically, I'm cooking out with the parents tomorrow so they can have some Timmy time. And, you know, so I can handle the burger grilling. And that's pretty much it. Monday is going to be me doing a whole lot of nothing. I'm actually going to use Monday as a proper day off. There we go. Not the big group I was hoping for, but, you know, they're not attacking me now. Oh, wait, no, there they are. They're finally sending a group. And I don't know if that was before or after I hit the button. Let's see. How am I doing so far? 57 items since midnight. 58, like 50-something items since midnight. Oh yeah, I get a good number of items with that still. Somehow they got their timing off a bit. Oh. To get still these random stutters at times. Let's do one stack here just to get this going where it fills up. Actually, I'm going to split that stack off because I did not update these. We're going to go No Man's Sky and try to have girls over. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Do your parents know about that, Xbox? Oh. Alright, that's going to go. That's going to go. You know, I'm afraid the fact that I've got an odd number in that's going to throw things off. I don't know how it would react with both of them going back there and saying, oh, it's not empty. But, you know, one gets there first and then it suddenly is empty. I don't know if that would throw things off. I hear it. Guess there's got to be another one somewhere. I hear it. I hear another. Oh, he's stuck on the car. I wasn't going crazy. I heard a bot, and he is stuck on the car. Two of them working, not a problem. But 4 bots working to dump into the same thing is a problem. Oh, yeah. Alright, well, I've got some new stuff up there. Not that much. I thought we might come up with some more interesting ideas today. I was really counting on everyone to come up with some interesting stuff. Not from a craziness standpoint, but from a utility standpoint. And I'm going to still continue working this. I know there's a way I could package this up as a storage overflow option with that, where you can attach based on that, hopefully somewhere, and have Or you could just leave for a long time, come back and find that the bot's filled up, so it overflowed to the second bot. I'm going to keep messing with that. I know there's a utility purpose in there for that. But another good bit of design work. So new designs on the workshop. Power pod and the battery crafting station, full auto. Go check them out if you're, you know, playing this yourselves. And see how they work out. Hopefully everything works fine. I tried to test my stuff a few times over to make sure it's not giving any major hiccups. It's just now that seems to be giving more and more issues with changes, I guess, with the new updates. And of course, the bot's getting stuck at random. But yeah, I'm going to keep working with this. I'm definitely enjoying the creation tool system and that. You've got friends of yours coming over to eat dinner. All right. Well, try not to do any footsie under the table. Yeah, you don't know if you're touching the right foot or not. Timmy? No, we've gone longer than usual, Timmy. Look, here. You don't even want those? Wow, he's like ignoring the treats now, too. Nope. Alright, Timmy's done. He's like, I'm done with this. Let's do something else. What is this game about? It's a survival game about bots. It's a game about not getting destroyed by other bots that are less sentient than you. And creating crazy stuff with weird programming options. Not weird program. It's kind of normal programming. Hopefully we're going to keep getting more and more options. Let's see. I want to see how much has changed. If it will change. It's not even updating for me on that. Well, either somebody deleted some stuff at the same time I added some stuff, or it's not updating to show that there's more creations on here yet. Because it's still saying there's the same number of creations as when I started the stream. And I just added 2 more, so come on now. I know it's on there. There it is. Power pod and battery crafting station. They are up and ready to go. So yeah, that's up there if you want to check them out. Other stuff's still showing in the popular, but that's probably only because it's been recent and it's not like there's a huge amount of options up there. I'm going to have to fix the glass production so it's more consistent. That's just that counter not responding correctly is throwing me off. Well, thank you, Jenny. Everybody have a wonderful weekend. Are you saying have a wonderful weekend? Maybe? Like, is everybody going to have a wonderful weekend? Or am I going to have a wonderful weekend? I'm going to try to have a good weekend. Making toys for mass destruction or mass production, Jason. It's not all about destroying bots. Some of it is about actually producing stuff, you know, mining. That's what it is. Really, I do hope we get more like a scrap mechanic style car building element to it. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Not gonna stay as long to chat now because I know Timmy probably has to go. I need to go use the restroom. So you all have a good weekend. If you're gonna be, you know, Labor Day Monday, enjoy Labor Day. Be safe. Don't do anything dumb. You know, if you're drinking, don't drive, kind of thing, that sort of thing. Xbox, no playing footsie with your friends if they don't want you to. Yeah, so have fun this weekend, be safe, and we'll see you Thursday for more No Man's Sky with the new update. I'm gonna keep doing some more work on my settlement, but try to make it, you know, at least not gonna be losing money every day on that. But yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, and we will see you next time.